Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this really sexy, simple look. This is actually really quick and easy, something that you need for like a date night or, you know, a night out with your friends, whatever it may be. Super, super simple. I absolutely love it. I love the bold look. I love a red lip. That is literally the most classic thing that you could do. Classic red lip, you know, some lashes, a little bit of a wing. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is where I like to post all of my favorite makeup things. I like to do hair, a bunch of beauty different things. So if that's what you're into, go ahead and follow or subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't already, hit that post notification bell that you guys are updated and notified of all of my future uploaded videos. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this awesome look, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to start off with is primer. So I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Ever since I tried this out, I've really been liking it. So I'm going to kind of stick with it just because once I find something I like, I kind of just stick with it. Just going to massage it into my hands and put it all over my face. It's so hydrating and I love how it just like glides on the skin. Just creates a really, really nice base for foundation. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. I lost the top to it, but I picked this up like a couple weeks ago. Never tried it before, so I've been giving it a little bit of a test, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's supposed to be really full coverage, and I don't know. I personally don't think it's full coverage. I think it's more buildable coverage, but that's just me. But we'll see what it looks like today. So I picked up the shade 110 Porcelain. I just figured the lightest shade. I'm super white, so I just squirted it and it literally like got all over my shirt, so that's wonderful. Never have anything nice. It got all over my Apple Watch. That's annoying. Awesome. Alright, so got some on the back of my hand and everywhere else in my room. And I'm just gonna start and apply it all over. So I don't hate it right now. But it's definitely picking up on a lot of my texture, which I get super nervous about with full coverage foundations. They tend to be a little bit thicker and they just for some reason always tend to cling to a lot of my dry spots and a lot of my texture, and it just never seems to look super good on my skin. I feel like I can't really give it a full review until I put my concealer on and just kind of do like a full face, and then I feel like then I'll be able to get like the full impression of it. But I don't know, the first time I was not a fan, but I feel like the more I use it, the more I kind of grow with it. But it's okay. I don't know, I feel like I'm so picky with my foundations, and like I feel like all my reviews are like, oh, it's okay, like I don't really like it, but I'm just so picky with my foundations. Foundation is probably my absolute top favorite beauty product of all time. Like if I don't have a really good foundation and a really good base, then I feel like my whole makeup and like my whole face is just thrown off. And I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm so insecure with my skin. I want to have like a smooth, perfect, clear base. And when it's not like that, I get super like self-conscious about it and whatnot. And I have a hard time giving other things a chance, but I don't know. We'll see what it looks like with the concealer. That'll definitely kind of give it more of a full impression and how it does working with other products. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is the one that I tried with the e.l.f. CC Cream. Absolutely loved the way that this looked. This was probably the best thing I've tried since Tarte Shape Tape. And like I said before, this is most likely the dupe for it. So it's just more of an affordable product compared to spending, you know, a lot of money on high-end products. Just gonna put it in my areas that I like to conceal, and I'm just going to blend them all out. How brightening this is. Now I'm super pale, so obviously my base and my foundation is super white, but I love how brightening the concealer is, especially with how white I am. So it definitely lightens up my under eyes and really just brightens them and makes me look more awake. First, going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, my go-to, my absolute favorite. I don't think I will ever steer away from this product. And just put that all over. You guys probably hear Grayson crying in the background. He has been in very rare shape today. He has just been so miserable, so whiny. I don't know. I always think I know what's wrong and then it's something else, and kids are just so unpredictable. You just never know what's going to be wrong with them. Yeah, he is teething one minute, his acid reflux is bothering him the next, and he's just miserable. He has been so miserable. All right, so next going in with my butter bronzer. This I've absolutely fallen in love with since I tried it, and it's just been my go-to. If it's because it smells like coconuts or whatever it may be, but I'm loving everything about it, so I'm not complaining. So just adding a little bit more color back into my face and just making it look like I'm not a skeleton for once. And of course, going back in with my Park Ave Princess palette, and you guys already know, going in with my 3 shades and contouring out my cheekbones. And going around and framing my face. Just kind of blending that out. Then going and contouring out my nose. You guys know the drill. You guys could totally completely skip this step, but I just like to have a pretty snatched nose. I feel like my nose is so fat that I need to create some type of smaller looking nose. And blending it out just like that. All right, and so for this look, I'm trying to do more of a basic, more neutral look for the foundation. So my whole face is gonna be just more natural looking tones basically. And then for the eyes, obviously we're gonna do our dramatic wing and a super bright kind of crazy lip. So I always want to keep my face super natural looking so that I'm not accentuating my face more. I'm going to be looking more for my wing and my crazy lip color. So of course I go in with my shade, my blush in the shade Melba. You guys know this is my absolute favorite natural looking blush. I literally go to this anytime I need some type of just natural color brought back to my face. Put that right on the apples of my cheeks, on my forehead, and just wherever you normally naturally have a color, which me is pretty much everywhere. So far, I do have to say I'm really liking the way this foundation looks once I kind of have everything starting to come together. It's definitely not as cakey as it first looked. And sorry, I'm looking in my mirror over here, but it definitely, you can still see it on my pores. I definitely still see my pores. So that's kind of also with the e.l.f. primer. I definitely like the way it looked with the last foundation that I had used. But with this one, I feel like it didn't fully cover all of my pores, which it's supposed to. It's supposed to be a pore filling primer, but that's okay. It is what it is, but so far I do like it. I love the way that it's coming together. I feel like it looks 10 times better than what it did in the beginning once I added a little bit more color back to myself. All right, so next is brows. I'm obviously going to do these off camera because I absolutely hate doing them as always, and I will be right back. All right guys, so I'm gonna go in with my highlighter now. So I'm of course going into my Blushing and Bali palette. You guys know my absolute favorite, and I'm just going to dip into my two favorite colors for my highlighter and just highlight all where I usually highlight. Like, tell me that isn't the prettiest highlight. Like, I will never probably ever steer away from this palette until I run out, and I don't know if I can even repurchase this. I felt like this was a one-time thing. I'll really have to look into it because this is my absolute favorite. Okay guys, so next is our dramatic wing, and I'm gonna start by just kind of lining my upper lash line or my waterline with a black eyeliner, and this is just the Smashbox Always On gel liner. It's so tiny, I know. It used to be longer, but I literally use so much of it. It's so tiny. But I'm just gonna line my waterline super quick. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Liquid Ink Liner. And this is just in the shade black. I'm assuming it's their blackest shade. So I'm gonna go and do my wings. I cannot do wings on camera. I suck at wings in general. So if I do them on camera, it's gonna look so messed up. So I'm gonna do my wings super quick and I will be right back. Okay guys, so wings are on. They're not, you know, 100% perfect, but close to perfect as I have gotten recently, so I cannot complain. Okay, so next I'm just going to apply a thin layer of my mascara. This is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara. Let me tell you, let me put you on something that is probably the most amazing mascara I have ever used, and you can ask all of my friends. They compliment my eyelashes all the time when I have this on. Literally the best drugstore mascara I've ever used. And I'm like, I sound so dramatic when I say it, but I'm telling you, the absolute best mascara I have ever used. It makes my lashes so long. I get questions if I'm either wearing false lashes or if I have my extensions on again, and if that doesn't tell you anything, then I don't know. But if you guys want a really good, affordable mascara, I really highly recommend it. I know for a while that it was really hard to find. I found mine at Walgreens near my house, but I've heard that it's been really, really hard to find. So if you want it, you gotta go out and find it. And when you do, get multiples of them because I'm sure they're gonna be sold out super, super quickly. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. Just apply a thin layer of my mascara. All right, so I just put on a really thin layer, and now I'm gonna go in with my lashes. I'm just using my regular Ardell Wispies, the double up Wispies, my absolute favorite go-to lash. So I'm gonna put these on, and then we will do my lips. All right guys, so I just put my lashes on. I went and put a little bit of mascara on my lower lash line, and then I did pop a little bit of the highlighter that I use on my face in my inner corners just to kind of brighten them up a little bit. And so far, I really like the way that these eyes came out. Super cute, cute little wing, kind of like a dramatic little wing. So now is for the final and the most probably exciting part of it is the lip. I'm trying to figure out like what color I want it to do. I'm wearing a blue shirt, but obviously this is more of a makeup look, so we're not trying to go based off of my shirt. All right, so I was thinking of a really red dramatic lip, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go in line with my lip liner, and then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Vivid Hot Liqueur lipstick in the color Classics, number 72. All right guys, so this is the finished look. I absolutely love the way that it came out. I think this is a perfect look for like a sexy date night, or if you're just going out with friends or whatever it may be. I think it's so easy, so simple, just a simple face with a dramatic wing and a very, very bold lip. I think it's absolutely stunning. This is probably one of my go-to looks. I usually just like to throw on some lashes, do a little bit of, you know, my foundation, and then just a quick little lip. Literally so easy and so simple. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, also give it a thumbs up, and make sure to comment down below what other videos that you guys want me to do, what other styles and what other looks you want me to try, what other products you want me to review. I'm all for it. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.